Okay, so I love this one. I'm already smiling because I love this one. It's because it's like involves getting to say things that you're normally not allowed to, and I love that kind of stuff. So it is actually based on a thing that Layla Martin does. She does a little exercise like this too, so I'm giving her some credit because you should definitely check out her stuff too. LaylaMartin.com, I think it is. So there you go. And here's how it goes. And actually, you have to like not listen to the whole video. Just after you hear me say the first part, do that before you hear the second part, because you have to be like unbiased. If you do the first part knowing what's coming next, then it'll mess it up, okay? So it's a game, it's an experiment. We're playing. Play the game right, all right? We'll just do this first part. First part is the fun part. First part, you get to think of something you'd like to say. We can say someone you'd like to say something to, or something you'd like to say. It could be to the world. I don't know. But something that you would like to say, but you never get to say because it's just like kind of off limits, or also because maybe it's like immature or not totally true or not thought out. And certainly think of where there's an emotional charge, okay? Like, when were you really pissed last? Or what emotional charge is like existing in you right now? Is it like, is there anything you can sort through? Maybe it's like, some sort of, I'm feeling so helpless, or I'm feeling so overlooked, or I am really angry about this, or my partner said this to me yesterday and it's been driving me nuts, or my partner and I are not in a good place and I want to talk about that, or whatever. My kid and I are having this issue and it's like so recurring. Whatever. Like I said, it doesn't have to make any sense. It shouldn't make any sense. Don't worry about that. Like, uncensor yourself. That's the fun part. Like, I love the uncensor yourself stuff. So if you want to say it to your kid and it's like totally rotten and off the wall and you could never speak to a kid this way, just like, we're doing it. You're going to say it like you would want to say it, totally uncensored, to them or to yourself or to the world. Like I said, if it's just like, this place is a piece of crap, I hate it here, why does it have to be like that, whatever it is. Or like, you don't love me at all, you treat me like crap, I'm never good enough. And even if like, that's what I want to say to my partner, but that's not totally true. They don't treat me like crap. I just somehow want to say that. That's like what's bubbling up. That's the little frustrated part of me that just wants to get it out. Okay, get it out. Like, we're going to uncensor ourselves and say whatever you want to say to whomever or to whatever entity in the world. Just get it out and say it exactly like you want to, okay? Don't censor anything. Say it all. Even if it's just like blubbering mess of 3-year-old that's just like, and this is the poopiest situation ever, whatever it is, laugh at least, right? If you whatever. It's relieving. It's amazing. And it's fun too. I mean, and there's laughing to see oh my God, that's what it is. That's what I'm going to say. All right. So I'm rambling at this point. It's because I love this so much. I just sit here and talk about this one. So now push pause and do it. Okay. Because you can't hear what I'm going to say next, or it ruins the perspective, through which you would be doing this, so pause, do it, then come back to me. All right, now you're back to me. Hopefully you're not cheating. Anyway, and the next part is, okay, ask yourself, this is the deepening part. We did the fun, and you're going to feel deepening just from doing it, because letting it out and letting it get relieved is already just amazing. It deepens you. It centers you. It grounds you right away. But then let's ask them further questions. All right, this is the cool part of this. What did I say? What were the things that I said? Here, I just heard them. I remember. What did I say? No shame. Can you release any shame that you might feel about saying those things? Because can we do this? Can there be willingness? Can we let ourselves off the hook? Can we let ourselves be free enough? And now, let's see. Do any of these things apply to me? Okay. And I don't mean, right? Because right away you might want to punch me. Like, seriously, you had me all excited about getting to say whatever I wanted. And now you're going to say it's my fault. Like, no, 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 no. That's not what I mean. I don't mean your fault. I don't mean that, like, the person that you're mad at, it's actually you doing the things that you're saying. Okay. Because I know can be a thing too, but like, that's not what we're talking about. It's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, do you do this to yourself? Is it something that you could also say to yourself? Is it like, oh my God, you never love me. You don't pay attention to me. I can't get any extra support from you. This is awful. You treat me like crap, Is that what you said to the other person? And is that something that could apply to you? Do you treat you like crap? Do you never give yourself extra support? Do you overlook you? Can that work? Is that something that could be said or not, or not? Because magically, this comes back pretty often as being like, oh, crap. I was talking to me, or the reason I had all the, or I'm doing this too. And I mean, I'm not even going to get into all the reasons why, because maybe it's because we attract people that are similar to ourselves, or, that kind of stuff. Or maybe it's like, that's what you wanted to say it to anyway. Maybe you didn't even need to say this to your partner. You were really mad at you for doing this. Or maybe you doing this is what led to your partner doing this. Like I said, there's a myriad of reasons that this could be going on, and they're cool to think of. But really, just notice, okay, could I say that? Am I doing that to me? And maybe not. Maybe you're totally not. Like, no, I am the only one that does pay attention to me, and that does support me, and that doesn't overlook me. Like, okay. I mean, that's okay. Then maybe that's why you're so mad about it, because it's in such contrast to all the work you do every day to make sure you're not overlooked. Like, absolutely, that could be a thing. Or another one is, did you just basically list out all your worst fears? Because that one happens too. It's like, well, I'm saying that, you're overlooking me and you don't support me and you treat me like crap, but they don't totally do that. They somewhat do that. That's why I feel that. But I don't do that. Maybe you don't overlook you, but it is my worst fear. I did just list all of my worst fears. My worst fears in the entire world are to be totally overlooked and not supported and to be treated like crap. Those are my worst fears, and then, that's kind of informative too. Like, is it just, your fears that you're kind of freaking out about, or that are just kind of playing underneath the surface there? It does not mean, okay, though, but I want to be really clear. It does not mean that we're invalidating any of the stuff that you feel. You are totally allowed to feel like somebody's treating you like crap, or somebody's overlooking you. Like, I'm not saying oh, and then you'll see that your feelings were silly, or that your feelings and all these things that you had, that's not the point. No, it's not. And they might be legit. That may be what you discover in this. Yes, all those things that came out of my mouth, 90% of them were so based in real truth. Like, this person is totally overlooking me. And so, no, I mean, I'm not trying to invalidate them. Those things could be very real. You're getting overlooked. This is about embracing your feelings, not about shaming them or shunning them or talking them down or whittling them away with logic. Not that at all. This is just deepening and asking yourself questions and seeing where you sit in it. What is in there? What is the deal? Could it be your fears? And then you learn more about your fears. You deepen with yourself. Could it be that you're doing the same things to yourself? And if so, then you've deepened with yourself, and you know that you need to get those things right with you too. Or is it that that's totally not you? This person is in total opposition to the energy you put forward every day, and that's deepening you too. So, see if you like it. I'm totally in love with this exercise. This is totally my kind of thing. So I hope it at least is close to that for you too.